was gonna go on a rant, and I do those often. Cause what are you talking about? From Horla, yes. We can't keep calling you that, bruh. Thank you, bruh. I appreciate it. But what's up, guys? We're gonna watch this stupid thing that my little sister suggested called My Story Animated. She said there's a lot of stuff that I could watch that's funny, but like I gotta watch out for it because it could get bad. Don't know what she means by that. English is not her first language. She's like Canadian, so she doesn't even speak like languages like me and you. But we're gonna watch this, see where this goes. I hope it's funny because I need me something to laugh at.
Seconds before I was about to step onto the rink with my skating partner and boyfriend Victor, he turned to me nervously. Are you sure about this? Of course. My name is Quinn.
This is my first time seeing this. I've never watched this before.
The crowd went wild as we danced flawlessly.
She just said that this is funny to watch.
Towards the end of the routine, I skated towards Victor, and he threw me in the air. The stadium went silent as I gracefully spun a few times before landing in his arms. The audience erupted as Victor pulled me in for a kiss. As expected, we ate the competition and left no crumbs. Hi, my name is Quinn, and I was the most popular girl in school and the best figure skater in town. My life was perfect, but then everything changed in the worst way ever. But first, please like and subscribe. Later that night, my best friend Elena arranged a pool party for us at our mansion and invited everyone. You know I hate huge parties, right? Oh, come on, girl. One more competition and you guys are gonna get into the Olympics. We need to celebrate this. Actually, we need to study for our finals next week.
And that's some nerdy nerd shit. This ad came in at the right time. I was gonna pause it. That's some nerd stuff right there. This kid got superpowers.
Let's forget about everything and have some real fun tonight, babe. Victor jumped into the pool and Elena followed. And well, I couldn't resist for too long either. But as I was walking towards the pool, I suddenly slipped on something. I felt my head hit the ground and everything went black. When I opened my eyes again, I realized that I was in the hospital. Just then, a nurse came in and she looked shocked to see me awake. She called for the doctor who came running in and started to examine me. When I asked him what was going on, he dropped a bombshell on me. You had a serious head injury and fell in.
Hold on. Yeah, Ma?
Text message.
Yeah, I did. I had checked it.
It's 5 minutes.
Yeah, they're like down the street.
Yeah. Make sure you keep an eye on it.
I am. Alright. Fucking love my dumplings. Mama dudes. Absolutely. It's 5 minutes away. I'm not gonna lie. Soon as this get here, I might as well jump out the window. I'm gonna get my dumplings quick. Y'all don't understand how much I love dumplings, bro. Y'all just don't get it. I don't know what it is, but I just do.
Into a coma for 3 years and 2 months. It's a miracle you're awake, and all your functions seem perfectly normal.
Like
but I wouldn't recommend skating for a while, and as he went on, I sat there.
She was in a coma for 3 years? That's how it is? You could just go in and it's like you went to sleep and woke up. Damn, what the fuck? That's crazy. Well, now I can understand the title of the video, because it's like, I mean, hold on. This might sound ridiculous, but let me ask y'all this question. If your partner went into a coma, what you do? What you gonna do? Cause damn, I don't even feel like answering that question myself. But I'm not asking me. I'm asking you. What y'all gonna do? That's how it was when I had seizures. Like one moment you're somewhere, then in a hospital. You have seizures? I'm just learning things. I'm just learning a lot of things today. That's how it is when you're in a coma. God, if my girl go into a coma. I don't want to ask y'all no more questions.
Dazed, letting his words sink in. I'd been in a coma for 3 years.
He's joking, guys. He's also joking.
But what about my career? And everyone had left high school? Who was the U.S. president now? I was having a panic attack. My parents were out of town, but the doctor quickly got them on the phone, and they started shrieking in excitement. Oh my God, you're awake. We're coming home right away, honey. And please, don't meet anyone until we've talked, okay? Love you. But as
If
soon
you
as I
actually got a
got out of the
girlfriend and you
hospital,
said this,
I asked my driver to take me to Victor's house, and he
he's joking,
looked like
by the
he'd
way.
seen a ghost. Quinn?
Oh, this is gonna get juicy. I already see it. You know, I used to hate girls that love drama, but like, if this is drama, I mean, if this is drama, it's not bad. Is this lady not moving on my Uber thing? Why is she just sitting 3 minutes? No, it's 2 minutes. Is she driving? Yeah, see, I'm invested too. Why is this lady like not moving? She low-key want to play with my dumplings and I play with her money. But yeah, nah, like genuinely. Oh, if this is drama, then I might just be invested in drama. As long as I'm not in it. I feel like everybody say that until you're in drama and then you don't like it no more. But I'm always be interested in drama. Hearing people's lives is crazy. So there's someone actually in a coma that's probably going through this exact thing. Yeah, that's crazy. I wouldn't even know what I'd say. If one of my guys went into a coma, I mean, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna definitely be there. Give me a second. Yeah.
Yes, head down. Downstairs, head down.
Head down now. They like 2 minutes away.
No, they not. It say 1 minute on my bill.
Alright, because I checked mine and it said 3 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna go downstairs. This is the one time in my life where, like, genuinely, I'm glad. I used to not like the cold at all. Cause I low key, always hated winter. Always did. But now, it's not bad. It's not bad,
Is
really.
that really you? Surprise! Did you miss me?
No.
Of course I missed you. I just can't believe you're here. I threw my arms
You're
around his
alive.
neck and lifted my head for a kiss. But just then, a
Ooh.
girl suddenly appeared behind him. Elena. Bestie, oh my god, is this for real? I can't believe I've been sleeping for 3 freaking years. I need to know everything. Well, Victor and I had our 3rd sectional win yesterday, and we'll be competing in the nationals soon. I literally buffered for a few seconds. What the what? She replaced you as my partner a year after your accident. Oh,
A year?
wow, that's great. Elena's pretty good at skating too. I know, right? We make a good team. And, one more thing. We're engaged. Nice joke, bestie. But I felt like an elephant had slapped me when they both went silent. Oh, you're serious? You're not mad at us, right? I mean, it has been 3 years. We didn't know if you'd ever wake up. Of course, I understand. I'm happy for you. And
These some slimy niggas. These niggas are so slimy. Crazy. And people really do this? I was really just sitting there smiling with my, oh my god, so I look so stupid. But like, telling that to her face, you couldn't like you couldn't slide her in it. You gotta tell her straight up. Like the whole thing. Oh, that's crazy. Cause now, man, cause that means like even when y'all were dating, she had the thought, or he had the thought. Whoever engaged it had the thought. And the other person was also okay with it. If he engaged it, kill him. If she didn't do it, if she did it, kill her too. Kill them both, low key.
then I turned and quickly left.
A hypoallergenic clean recommended by dermatologists. No
What?
irritating residues, no dyes, no perfumes.
Free and gentle. You're lying.
Nobody likes a cracked windshield.
Why would you even do that?
But you can go to safelight.com and get it fixed now and pay later.
I'm getting with her, Mom.
SafeLight can come to you for free. Don't
Honestly,
wait. Get it
I
fixed
don't
now and
even
pay
know
later
if
at
there's, like, a
SafeLight.com.
win. After something like this happened.
In my car, feeling like a zombie. But when I got home, I had a complete meltdown. Soon,
You
I
better
learned
tell your
that
parents.
aside from skating together and being engaged, Elena and Victor were studying at my dream university too. And it felt
They took your
more
dream?
painful than 10 toothaches. I visited the rink where I'd always practiced,
Why am I
but no
smelling
one
like a
seemed to
stupid
recognize
ass?
me anymore. Everyone had moved on, while I'd lost 3 years, my career, my best friend, and
There's a lot I want to say. Number one, it's not that well, it is that nobody recognizes you, but genuinely with life, even if you pause, life's just gonna keep going, bro. Like, if you go to jail, life will just keep going. Everybody's just gonna go to sleep, wake up, eat, drink. It's just gonna keep going. I imagine that for 3 whole years. That's crazy.
My boyfriend. When my parents...
Also, I want to show everybody. These are the dumplings. They're so beautiful. And yes, I use chopsticks. Ni hao, fine shit. I mean, I feel like I can actually say that because I've been practicing Chinese. And I love it. I like it a lot. I've been studying it for a minute. I'm pretty good. Y'all want to hear something in Chinese? Tamarani. Tamarani. I love that. Give me 1 second. There you go. I had to crack them.
Finally arrived. They did everything to cheer me up, but I just felt depressed. I had to start all over again, and I didn't know how. Mom convinced me that the first step was to go back to high school and finished it. But everyone my age had graduated, and being the oldest in class was weird, and it just made me miss Victor more. One day I was at the grocery store when I saw Victor and Elena being interviewed on television. It really hurt to see how happy they looked together. I felt like another meltdown was coming, but just then the cashier caught my attention. He was dancing as he worked. So extra. But when he turned around, I saw that he was really cute. To my surprise, he gave me a knowing smile and winked. I just ignored him and walked away. A few days later, I was studying at a cafe near my school that always played classical music.
And I know he was slut, because number one, people don't even wink at people no more. Older people do. But y'all are like, they're like in their 20s, I think. Older, man, y'all don't do this. Like, people our age don't wink. No, I don't be winking. Who just winks at people? If I walk past an old lady, I'm like, no, I don't do that.
Then, a guy started playing a loud song on his little speaker, and it sounded so annoying. Suddenly,
and he was
our
black.
eyes met, and I realized that it was the extra cute cashier. He walked up to my table and then started poking my cheek. Excuse me, what are you doing? Sorry, I've been wanting to check if you're real since I saw you at the grocery store. You're just too beautiful for this world. And you're just too cheesy for the whole universe. But at least I made you smile. I'm Derek, by the way. And you? Quinn. Nice name, Quinn. Do you need a king? Nope. I just need you to shut your noisy music off. Hip-hop music is not noise. It's amazing.
It's corny,
whatever makes you happy. It's you, babe. I wanted to roll my eyes, but I ended up smiling instead. After that, Derek always turned up when I was in the cafe, and I enjoyed his company. I learned that he was a working college student who dreamed of becoming a famous hip-hop dancer someday. He was flirty and funny, and a great listener. If your ex really loved you, he would have waited for you.
You think I would not do a daily? Bro, look at me, bro. Look at me. Look at him. And look at me again. No?
You. Just forget him. I'm sure I'm more handsome. Maybe. But he definitely dresses better than you. Derek always wore hoodies and jerseys thrice his size. He was the opposite of Victor, who always looked like a prince. Snap out of it, Quinn. He's engaged. One day when I was with Derek, a familiar couple entered the cafe, Victor and Elena. I had to show them that I was doing just fine. As I saw them getting closer, I let out an exaggerated laugh. Oh, my boo-boo bear. You're so funny. I want to die. What's so funny about my neighbor's cat dying? But I continued laughing as if an octopus was tickling me. Oh, hey girl. Oh my god, hi. What brings you two here? This guy just can't get enough of me, so he brought me here on a lunch date. I heard you went back to school. Yeah, life goes on.
Life goes on, you know. Oh. Y'all, words hitting like swords. It's not even hitting like knives no more. It's hitting like swords. That stuff hurt. Imagine your best friend telling you that your partner can't get enough of them. And my chest hurt. What?
On, you know. Oh, this is my boyfriend Derek. He's a hip-hop dancer. Victor suddenly butt in. I thought you hated hip-hop. Not when my boo-boo bear dances to it. He's just the coolest. You really think so? Victor looked rather mad. He was jealous, and I was loving it. They sat at a table across from ours, and I jumped onto Derek's lap and started feeding him French fries. Victor kept looking my way, and Elena looked furious.
Oh, she
Soon
was
enough,
sweet.
the lovebirds were having an argument, and they both left. So, I'm your boyfriend now, huh? I'm sorry, that came out of nowhere, but I just had to do it. I didn't want to look like a loser in front of them. I get it. We can continue pretending, you know, to show them. Just be careful, though. You might fall in love with me for real. Oh, trust me, I won't. You're not my type. And just like that, I got myself a brand new boyfriend. And the chance to take him with me came soon enough when I heard about the next skating competition Elena and Victor were participating in.
Funny enough, I had so many ladies tell me that before. I still ended up getting them pregnant. I'm joking. Why does he have more Me and him low-key talk the same. I just don't got nobody to like test it out on. Hold on. My payment for Apple was declined. That's good.
I had to see how good she was, and I was stunned. Elena skated like a pro, and their chemistry was on fire. To make things worse, Victor kissed her after their performance. Suddenly, I just found myself crying. Derek turned to me, and my heart kind of fluttered as he wiped my tears. Remember, you're a queen. You're right, I have to get back on the rink. And this time, I don't need a partner. I wasn't allowed to skate yet, but I started training anyway, and I was too stubborn to listen to my parents or Derek, who tried to stop me. Even if you're my fake boyfriend, you have to support me. Okay, fine, but on one condition. I have to be with you whenever you practice. I'll protect you. That's my coach's job. Do you even know how to skate? Oh, baby, I'm the breakdancing king. Skating would be a piece of cake. But when he finally got on his skating shoes, I almost died laughing. He looked like a scared baby and kept falling on his butt. Relax. Just trust me and don't let go. I won't. The next minute, he slipped again, but I was quick to grab him. As I pulled him back up, our lips almost touched, which sent my heartbeat racing. But before things could get weirder, my coach arrived, and I felt a bit disappointed. My birthday was in 3 days, and my parents decided to throw a huge party to celebrate. They invited all their rich friends, including Victor and his parents. It was my chance to show off my new boyfriend to everyone, but I knew what these people were like, and I had to make some changes to Derek. I'll send some stylists.
What did you say? I was walking down the stairs after class. I was trying to talk to Fine, and then you. Man. Nah, I feel you though. I feel that. Nah, yeah, but like, yeah, man, I understand the pain. Not. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Yeah, but nah, man. That's crazy, man. But nah, I forgot what I was gonna say. This nigga said he fell down the stairs. Sorry, I got thrown off so badly. Low key, in a situation like this, I feel like even if you were a rich person, having a boyfriend or a partner that's like fight the power, you know, that type of partner. Low key, I feel like that on its own is its own superpower, like this super thing, but it's not some rich royalty type of person.
List over before the party, and one of my cars will pick you up, okay? Oh, okay, sure. See you later then. On the evening of the party, everyone had already arrived when a Lamborghini pulled into the driveway, and my jaw dropped when Derek stepped out. He was wearing a white suit and his hair was brushed up. He looked gorgeous. And clearly, I wasn't the only one who thought so. I introduced him to my parents, and they looked impressed.
Gone Platinum removes 99% of grease. It's the GOAT. And that's
so now it don't even matter. If your parents like it, then they like it. I don't know who this is supposed to be a methodology.
Everything was going smoothly till they started asking about what his parents did for a living.
What type of a-hole thing is that? F you. What they do is what they do. See, guys, listen. In life, people's gonna judge you, okay? And people might judge you so bad they might want to judge your parents. But you gotta listen. Imagine, you are this dumpling. On your own, you're your own different thing, you know? Nobody's gonna judge you. Everybody wants to eat you at one point. But no matter how much time passes, guess what? You'll still be a dumpling at the end of the day. So do what you want to do and just be a dumpling, bro.
Thankfully, someone walked in just then to distract them, and I saw that it was Victor. Elena wasn't with him, and I wondered why. Oh, it's been a while, sweetheart. You look even more handsome than before. So perfect for my daughter. Is it too late for you guys to get back together? Mom and her rich friends kept on gushing over Victor, which annoyed me so much. How could they do that in front of my boyfriend? They didn't know he was fake, but suddenly, Derek walked up to the grand piano and asked for everyone's attention. I would like to dedicate this song to my amazing girlfriend, Quinn, the queen of my life. He started playing one of my favorite love songs, and my heart just melted. Everyone was mesmerized by his lovely performance. But just as he finished, his phone started ringing, and his ringtone was a hip-hop song with some embarrassing lyrics. It made everyone's eyebrows shoot up with judgment. As Derek panicked to turn it off, he suddenly crashed into the waiter behind him and ended up with food all over him. As I ran to help him, I heard Victor laugh. A few piano tricks and some borrowed clothes can't buy something like class. It's so obvious that he's not one of us, Quinn. Derek glared at him angrily, and I was afraid the two might break into a fight, so I dragged him out of the party and apologized for everyone's behavior. But you think the same, don't you? That's why you groomed me, to make me presentable. Derek, that was a mistake, and I'm sorry. Let's get out of here. But what about your party? I hate huge parties. Take me somewhere else, please. He took me to a club, and everyone was just looking at him as he danced. I totally understood why. Come on, dance with me. I'm not into hip-hop, but he pulled me onto the dance floor, and we just went wild. As the song ended, everyone clapped for us, and he drew me close. I'm sorry for ruining your birthday.
He really is,
actually made it better, and before I knew it, I found myself kissing him, and it felt surreal. I couldn't stop thinking about Derek or that kiss all night, but I really had to focus on my skating because I'd entered my name into the next big competition. I had to work hard to get my momentum back and to learn how to dance without a partner. One day while I was practicing alone on the rink, Victor suddenly turned up. What are you doing here? And why were you such a jerk to my boyfriend? Quinn, can we forget about everyone else for a moment? Will you dance with me? For old time's sake. I did miss skating with him, so I gave in. We started—
Nigga, what? I didn't want to say nothing about that.
Dancing together.
Oh, there's an ad. Derek for them grab the switch. You stupid. I'm so sorry, bro. I didn't see that there's an ad. I was low-key too invested. That's my fault. We're gonna wait till the ad's over, bro. Man, that keep reminding me of this stupid saying that this one old guy that I met a random time on the bus when I was a junior in high school. It was an old ass guy. He had long locks. He was Jamaican. And he was like, listen here. He said, listen here, young blood eye. It was like brother and blood in like one word. But he said, let me tell you something, cause I could tell that you're having lady problems. No matter what you say, damn, that was forever ago. I'm gonna ban this nigga. Anyways, he said no matter whatever happens, like with you and your lady, just remember that she's never really forever yours. It's just your turn with her. Like genuinely, no matter what you do with her, it can always go away in like a single second, and then she just won't ever be yours again. That means whatever you want to do and whatever you gotta do it, because you will never get that chance again. And I was like, thank you. He said all of that, but like with the heaviest Jamaican accent fucking ever. But yeah.
And it felt so natural. We just knew each other's minds and bodies on the rink, and we fit together perfectly. The other skaters started gathering around to watch us in amazement, As the music ended, we were both out of breath, and suddenly he leaned in and kissed me. But just then, I spotted
Derek, put her back in the coma, bruh. Put her back in the coma, bruh. Straight, bruh. Put her back in it, bruh. She need 3 more years. What's 3
Derek
more
watching
years,
us,
bruh?
and he turned to leave. Derek, no, wait! As I ran after him, Victor grabbed my hand. Let him go. Come back to me. I miss you. But what about Elena? You're engaged. But I like you more. And with you by my side, we can definitely reach the Olympics. Maybe we're just meant to be friends, Victor. We both know we're not. We belong together. I'll wait for you till you come back to your senses, Quinn. I still love you. He was making me so confused. I was getting along really well with Derek, but now he wanted me back and it was messing with my head. But the worst part was that our kiss was all over the news, with speculation that we were getting back together. Derek had stopped showing up in the cafe, so I went to the grocery store one day to see him. What's wrong? Are you avoiding me? No, I just don't think you need me anymore. You got what you wanted? If you're talking about Victor, then you're mistaken. We're not back together. I just can't decide
That guy in the
yet.
back is nosy,
Take your
bro.
time, but I'm not gonna stick around for you to make up your mind. He's the right choice. Trust me. But
See, this is why I don't like this. Anyways.
I like you, Derek. I really do. If that was true, you wouldn't have asked me to try to be something that I'm not. We both know that I don't belong in your world, Quinn. He got back to work, and I left. I just wanted to cry. When I got home, a maid told me there was a visitor in my room.
Why is that a... Why... Never mind.
In, and suddenly, someone slammed the door shut and pinned me against it. Elena, what are you doing? Stop messing with my Victor. It's been 3 years and you need to move on. It's not what you think. What happened at the rink was nothing. Drop the act. I know you're trying to win him back, but he's mine now. Just deal with it. But the next few days, I didn't even think much of Victor. All I cared about was Derek avoiding me, and it was driving me crazy. I could hardly focus on my training, and the competition was in 2 days. I wanted to quit, but everyone was expecting my comeback. When the big day came, I felt like peeing from nervousness. I scanned the crowd, hoping to see Derek's face, but he hadn't come. Just as I was putting my shoes on in the locker room, Victor came in. I see Derek's not here. I'm happy you sent that loser packing. I knew you couldn't be serious about him. I'll dump Elena tonight too. She's probably gonna cry a lot, which will be annoying, but... Victor, I am serious about him. But even if I wasn't, there's no future for you and me. I don't know why it took me so long to see that you're kind of a jerk. Don't be stupid, Quinn. I am your future. You need me as a partner. No, Victor, I really don't. Being alone has taught me that I can be alone. Just as I pushed him out of my way, we both saw Elena by the door, and she'd clearly heard everything. She went bonkers and attacked Victor, and I ran off grinning. He deserved it. I started my routine feeling confident, and just then, I spotted Derek in the crowd. Suddenly, I felt electrified. I did a few of my best moves, and the judges gave me a standing ovation. I ended up in second place, though, but I wasn't disappointed. I was just starting all over again, and it was a really good start. I didn't expect to see you here. I think you should have come first. You're amazing. Just having you here makes me feel like I won. I missed you, Derek, and I love you, just the way you are. Do you really mean it this time? What do you think? I think you need to kiss me to prove it. I leaned in, and just as our lips were about to touch, I said teasingly, "You're gonna have to catch me first." Bring it on.
Oh, that shit was fire, low key. That was low key fire, if I'm to be honest. What the fuck is this profile picture? Anyways, that was the first one. That's 30. Ooh. I think I might just need some other stuff to watch. Alright. By the time we watch the second one, the stream should be over. So, low key, I'm a troublemaker. I'm the shortest girl in school. Why was that so juicy? And that was only 16 minutes long? That was the most juiciest thing right there. That was low-key actually so fire. What? I moved in with my boyfriend at 16. How old is he? No, I can watch that one. Hold on, I gotta think. Yeah, I found one that just catches my eye. I found out he set me up. Nah, I fell in love with my. Oh, huh? This also caught my attention. I was hired to protect a clumsy billionaire. Nah, I like the short ones. The short ones be low-key fascinating. We're gonna watch this one. He got tattoos on his body? Wait a minute, I know this guy. I'm pretty sure that was a football basketball player.
Misunderstood him. Is it
What are you talking about?
too much to think that he might have done this all for me?
What? Jane and Abel? Oh!
Hi, my name is Ms.
Alright, we can watch the second one after this one. I think that might just be it. But if we do got time, I might just throw on something scary to watch, because that was low-key fire. My sister put me on, bro. This is why y'all gotta build bonds with y'all siblings and ask them random questions. My hat fell. But you gotta do that, bro. Because literally, my sister put me on. I didn't know something like this even existed. She low-key a big W for that. She's Canadian too, so she don't speak English, but she'll know.
Nozomi from Japan, and I never thought anyone noticed me. Not until I met the sleeping boy. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's start at the beginning. Like and subscribe. You won't regret it. Growing up, the only person who ever noticed me was my big sister Akari. My mom traveled for work so much that I even called Akari Mom when I was too little to understand what was going on. My sister would take me to school where I would sit in silence and never say a word to anyone until she picked me up again. And then I wouldn't shut up the whole way home. But she didn't mind. She liked hearing me talk, and she liked playing games with me, like making me look like one of her dolls. She would also give me a makeover using our mom's makeup, or dress me up as a monster and have me chase her around the house.
Her big sister pulling W's right now. They do be speaking maple syrup, or like mousse. One of those two. But nah, her big sister, this is how you be a sibling. I'm tired of hearing like random weird sibling relationships where it's like, oh, my brother this or my sister that. No, bro. Care for each other. Come on now. It ain't the hardest thing in the world. Like for me, I love my brothers. I'm just tired of them asking for money. I want to kill them sometimes. But yeah.
I'm gonna eat your head. My head? Yeah, it's the yummiest part. You really are a little monster. Rawr!
When we got older, our mom moved to another country for work. She asked if we wanted to come, but we decided to stay.
No!
Akari had graduated from university and had a real job now, so we didn't have much time to hang out. But every Friday, I would wait for her at the train station near my school for when she got out of work, and we would hang out all weekend.
What am I supposed to say about what you just said,
And even though we grew up, nothing really changed, except now we didn't play dress up anymore. Now we dressed up for real to go out to dinner or the arcade or whatever we wanted. We had the best life. The only problem was, I was still too shy to talk to anyone, especially boys. One time when we were at the arcade, I saw a boy staring at us. Akari elbowed me. He's looking at you, Nozomi. Go talk to him. My cheeks got so red, my hands all clammy. I suddenly froze up and couldn't even play the games anymore. Okay, let's go home. You don't have to talk to any boys. But you know, it would make me really happy if you tried, at least once, for me. Maybe you can talk to a boy for me. Then I won't have to do any work. She gave me a dirty look, but she was only kidding. I knew she was right. I just had no idea how I would ever talk to a boy. Then one Friday, the train...
That low-key reminds me. Because there's this girl that just joined the server after she just called my server booty bun, booty butt cheeks. But, she low-key said the same thing. And that just reminded me, right? It's a girl that joined the server. Because she was like, she said like her whole life she never talked to a boy or something. And she's like 24, 21, one or the other. And then I had to low-key think. I was like, damn. I keep forgetting, like, with parents, when they have kids, they could just do whatever. And then if they don't do it right enough with the child just simply won't develop nothing in that aspect. Like, nobody never tell her to hit, no. Nobody never pushed her outside her comfort zone to actually conversate. She gotta be awkward. You gotta be awkward, you gotta make mistakes, you gotta be corny, cringy. Even though both of those are like the best parts to be in life, honestly. The more corny and cringy you are, probably the more happy you are. But there is a limit. There's a difference between being corny and being weird. I just dropped a gem on y'all. That's low-key real.
The train that was supposed to arrive didn't come, and suddenly I got a really bad feeling. After 30 minutes, the train finally came, but Akari wasn't on it. I called and called, but she didn't answer. Then finally, I got a call, but it was from a random number. Hello?
Is this Akari's sister, Nozomi? This is the hospital. Your sister was in an accident. She's in a coma.
All the air left my lungs. In the hospital, I found her lying there with her head bandaged. She looked like she was sleeping. They didn't know how, but she fell onto the tracks and hit her head. The doctor said it was impossible to know when she would wake up. From that day on, I started visiting her every day. I usually read to her, but one day I forgot my book, so I just talked. And when I left, I ran into the nurse in the hallway. If you have time, maybe you can talk to him too. He's in a coma like your sister. I think he was part of the accident she was involved with. He was? I think so. But we don't know who he is. He didn't have any ID when he was brought in. He had no one to visit him? I felt so sad. I imagined my sister being here all alone with no one to talk to her all day. Before I knew it, I was in his room. He looked a couple of years older than me. I sat down beside his bed and without even realizing it, I was just talking to him just like I talked to Akari. 30 minutes later, I was finally out of things to talk about. That's when I realized something. You know, you're the only boy I've ever talked to. You're a really good listener. I started bringing 2 books to the hospital every day after that. One for my sister and one for the boy with no name. Something strange happened after I was reading to him for a few days. Every night when I went home, I would think about him and even dream that we met and talked and fell in love. I realized it was ridiculous to fall in love with someone I didn't even know. And the next day, when I read to him, I tried to push the thoughts away. But for some reason, I just couldn't help but think, maybe it was love at first sight. That night, I decided to leave the book I'd been reading to him in the hospital.
Or it could be because you never had like a male interaction, probably. I was low-key thinking, I'm like, this is probably someone's life right now. Like, this is actually somebody's life right now. To me, even when I was like, I say me like a few years ago, even when I did not socialize at like the most, really, I just generally don't understand. I don't think I can ever comprehend that like you don't know how to talk to people. I could never comprehend that because it's like, what do you mean? You don't just talk, but just talk. Literally, just talk, speak, bro, speak. What happened today? What did you eat today? Borderline the simplest basic stuff. I know some people just can't form the words, but like, are you retarded? Nah, I can't say that on Twitch. But you know what I was trying to say. Like, come on now, just speak, bro, speak. It ain't never that hard. I'm saying that because I know so many people, bro. There's this one girl I knew. I was trying to introduce her to this guy because she was too awkward and it was killing me. And I low-key got tired of talking to her. Not like that, but I meant like, she said I was the only person she could talk to, and that was cool. But like, at a point, it get tiring. I'm not gonna act like, oh my god, I love talking to her every day. I don't even like talking to everybody every day. Just take a shot and go get her number. Literally, exactly. But like, genuinely, I had found this random guy. He was ugly as shit, and he talked a lot. And I was like, low-key, bet. I put them on. She said it didn't work. Why? When I saw the messages, this man blew up her phone and she just didn't respond. And that stuff was low-key. I didn't know what to say about that. I tried to figure out if it was my bad or her bad or his bad, but I don't know whose bad it is.
Little closet so I wouldn't forget it. But when I opened it, I saw there was a leather sketchbook inside. I opened it and saw that it was drawings of people at the train station. Every page was a different person. I flipped until I found my sister. I couldn't believe it. I realized then that the nurse was right. They must have been in the same accident, and it gave me a great idea. Maybe if I could find out what happened, I could find out who he was. I went to the train station from his drawings. It was the same one Akari used to come and see me after work on Fridays. I saw a woman waiting for the train. Excuse me, do you know about an accident that happened here a few weeks ago? Yes, I was here. A young woman fell from the platform as the train was coming and she hit her head. She would have died, but then the boy jumped down and picked her up. But as he pulled her away, the side of the train hit his back and he fell too. Whoa.
Hey, you're ready, you're funny, you smell pretty good for a guy. Now get out there and put your axe into it.
What?
Build a website you love.
Go outside and put your axe into it. That's a low key. That's a banger. If I'm gonna be honest, that's low key a banger. If I could be honest, that's a real banger.
With Wix.
With Wix?
Instantly.
I thought Wix is like a type of braid in your hair.
The boy I had been.
And no, and this part, this out of all the things that happened in this part is the one that's not real. There's no way you walk up to a random lady and it just works. Speaking of ugly guys who pulled a Pete Davidson, low key. Bro, I almost knocked over the thing. I gotta get a better look at Pete Davidson. Give me a second. I can't spell. Can't spell? It's gonna figure it out for me, don't worry. Davidson. Sure. That is not. Did y'all see that? What happened? We're gonna ignore that. Nah, he's not ugly looking per se. Okay. Okay. He's not ugly looking, but like, damn. That's not bad. I don't know what to say. I don't see who and ha. What? Wait, but like really? Like man, wow, I'm so speechless. No, because genuinely, I heard about this guy. I mainly heard about him when I was scrolling TikTok one time. And I saw like a plethora of girls. Well, I saw a girl, she posted a video. Then I saw all the comments that agreed with her. And it was basically a video about how this guy gets like the baddest girls and they don't know how. And then every girl in the comments was like, bro, I swear. And then they said Jay-Z. Man. Because I low-key... Ha. Okay. Anyways, yeah, bro. Like, I don't want to... it's because he's funny. Y'all gotta get better pictures of this guy, bro. Yeah, I know. That's what people said, too. They'd be like, oh, it's the comedians. But, like, there's a lot of comedians that look good and they're funny as hell. I just don't get it. Like, for example, these guys. Fucking love the Practical Jokers. It's been a while, though. This is them. They're so beautiful, beautiful people. Fucking love these guys. Yeah, I also say, yeah, I know the rest. But, like, genuinely, I wouldn't say nobody's ugly. It's more they all have a unique look. But some people... some people, I could genuinely agree that maybe they're just ugly. But genuinely, nah. Some people are, like, actually look good, and they're funny as hell. I don't want to ever say, like, that a dude straight up look ugly. But some of these niggas? I'm sorry.
Reading to all this time had
I know,
saved
some
my
people
sister's
really are
life.
ugly, but still.
Maybe I wasn't so ridiculous for having feelings for him. Maybe it was destiny. Then the woman pointed to an elderly lady. That older woman, I think it's the boy's grandmother. She's been coming here every day waiting for him. We tell her he's in the hospital, but she doesn't remember. I was so sad to see her waiting there for him. I wanted to tell her what happened. Excuse me, ma'am. Are you waiting for your grandson?
Yes, I'm waiting for my grandson, Nakomi. That's so racist. Never mind. I don't want to continue with the joke. I don't want to continue with the joke. My friend James is the best example of ugly, but he wants girls. I remember this. Man, I can't even say that. Y'all can see how my face lit up because I knew this one guy.
Yes, he's never late. I don't know what happened, but I decided if she couldn't remember anything, maybe it wasn't a good idea to tell her something so terrible like he's in a coma and might never wake up. But I couldn't leave her there like that, waiting for him.
You could just
She
say,
had a
follow me
cane
to the
and
hospital.
looked very weak.
Or I
I'm
think
sure he'll
that
come
he's at
home
the hospital.
soon. Can I help you get home? I walked with her as she told me stories about how kind and wonderful.
Is that a W or L move? No, that's an L. I'm not gonna lie. In my book, that's a fucking L. Cause what the fuck? Just no what? Nah, that's an L. That's a big L. That's his mother, grandmother. Tell her. Let her know, bro. Even if you wanna like, oh yeah, be nice. That's game, is it? Oh no, to me that's dookie booty. I'll be
Wonderful her grandson was. His name is Kenji. He's always drawing. He takes care of me.
Kenji!
With every word she spoke about him, I was falling more and more in love. But then I realized, oh no, without him, she had no one to take care of her. After I walked her home, I went to the market and bought a bunch of food and took it to her house where we both cooked while she told me more stories about him. I always tell him he needs to meet a girl and have a life of his own, but he says he doesn't have time for girls. He says it's because of his work, but I know it's because he takes care of me every day. But there is one girl he likes a lot. He always draws her. See? She pointed to a stack of drawings. I looked through them all. They were all of Akari waiting at the train station. I couldn't believe it. He was in love with her. My heart broke into a million pieces. The love I felt for him, it was all for nothing. And what was worse, if they both woke up, they would probably end up together and
that's worse.
I would have to watch. Still, I couldn't let his grandmother be alone with no one to take care of her. So every day, I would take the train and find her there waiting for him. And every day, we would cook while she told me stories about how wonderful he was. I had to smile, but I wanted to cry. And every night after visiting her, that's exactly what I did. I cried on the train ride home, on the walk, and in my bed. And every day, I would get up, go to the hospital, read to my sister, and then read to him. And then one day, I stopped reading.
Bruh, don't act. It's not that ridiculous. People, you know how like, oh my eye. Oh no, I say it's like not the Mandela effect. It's more like a fucking, I forgot what it's called. My hat fell again. My eye. This stuff is so itchy. It feels so good when you scratch it. Y'all ever had that happen? But no, I mean it's like when you talk. No, I said when a person talks so good about you to somebody else and they're potentially looking for a partner. I feel like, to me, it makes sense on how they could, like, get, you know, be like, oh, this person's cool, this, that. If she's only being told good stories, anybody would be like, oh, that person is, like, amazing and, like, hot, and I want to have their babies. Stuff like that, right? I feel like it's just the same thing. Eye boogers, don't hate. My eyes
and just talked. You know, Kenji, you're still the only boy I've ever talked to. And to be honest, the only boy I've ever loved. When you wake up, everything will be different. I'll miss spending time with you, but I hope we can at least be friends. One night while I was sleeping, I got a phone call. Hello? Fantastic news. Your sister woke up and she's doing really well.
Once you get a taste for something different, different is all you'll live for. Trident.
I ran to the hospital and found her sitting there eating pudding. She smiled big when she saw me. I hugged her so tight she begged me to let go. Before we left, I asked the nurse, "Can I come back to see him again? I'm sorry, but we don't allow anyone up here except family. I wasn't supposed to let."
Nigga, you a bitch! You suck! That's crazy. Oh, yeah, you suck. She literally cock blocking. Is that not cock blocking? She's cock blocking. Man, that's crazy.
Let you visit him at all, but I felt so bad. Oh, I see. Can I say goodbye? She nodded and went to Kenji's room. When you wake up, I'll make sure you and my sister meet again. Oh, and don't worry. I'll take care of your grandmother until then. Goodbye, sleeping boy. I asked if Akari remembered anything, but she didn't. I heard a boy saved your life when you fell. Really? I would love to meet him one day. I'm sure you will. Fate has a way of making things happen. After that, Akari was still too hurt to work, so she just lived with me. But I kept seeing Kenji's grandmother every day to make sure she ate and was doing okay. One day, I knocked on his grandmother's door, and when it opened, it wasn't her on the other side. It was Kenji.
Hello. Are you looking for my grandmother?
Yes.
She told me someone was taking care of her while I was sick, but she couldn't remember your name. Thank you.
Then he gave me a big hug, and all the thoughts I was trying to push away about being in love with him came back. He invited me inside, and we all had dinner. And this time, he had done all the cooking, and it was delicious. While we sat and ate, I realized all the stories his grandmother had told about him were true. He was kind, sweet, funny. Then he asked me to wait while he put her to bed. After, he asked if we could talk outside. I said yes, but to my surprise, instead of going out the door, he went to a ladder that led up to the attic. Wait, why up there?
This is where I go to draw when my grandmother goes to bed. And tonight, there will be fireworks.
He went up and I followed him, even though I hated heights. He led me to a window and stepped out. He sat on the roof and I sat beside him looking over the faraway city. The lights twinkled like stars.
So, how did you meet my grandmother?
Oh
I was
no,
looking for her.
I hadn't thought about this part.
If
I told him the truth, I would have to say
lady.
that I read to him in the hospital. At the train station, she was always waiting for you. Which wasn't a lie exactly, but now that meant I couldn't even tell him thank you for saving my sister's life. Maybe if I ask him about the accident, it will all come out naturally. But he said he couldn't remember what had happened. I felt so foolish for not telling him the truth just to save myself from a little embarrassment. All he did was be nice to me. I decided I owed him for saving Akari. So even though I would be humiliated and look stupid, I would tell him the truth.
Low key, I thought Your Lie in April was like something different. But as I was watching it, I watched it with my boy. And he was like, you should watch this, it's good. And I was like, man, don't even cry over anime. This shit look ass. And literally, at like the last episode, I think, I sat up there with jaw dropped. And I was over there actually crying. Like a tear came down my face as it ended. And he was like, that was good, huh? I was like, oh, good. I didn't actually expect it to be that good, low key. I didn't expect it to hit me hard at all, but it did.
But before I could, he said,
I kind of remember a little. There was this girl. I think she fell. I was in love with...
I know.
You know? How could you know?
I saw your drawing of her. Your grandmother showed me. You were in love with her. That's why you jumped and saved her.
Actually, no. I was in love with her sister.
I couldn't breathe. Did he just say what I think he
Nigga,
said?
you laugh.
He looked down at the ground and said,
Every Friday, the girl from my drawings and I would get on the same train. Sometimes we talked a little. She said she was meeting her sister and she started telling me about her, what she was like. She was cool and funny and when she would get off, her sister would meet her and I guess it was love at first sight. Like we were meant to be. Sorry, I must sound stupid.
Good thing he wasn't looking at me, or maybe he would have seen the hearts in my eyes. Why did you draw her sister and not the girl you liked?
I only saw her for a few seconds every day, but I always tried.
Then he showed me his book of drawings, and all the way in the back, there were drawings of parts of a girl. Never the full picture, since he drew from memory but never saw her fully. It was me. I couldn't believe it.
After the accident, I can't remember what they looked like. I went to the station today, but I didn't see anyone who could have been her or her sister. I guess I'll never see her again.
Actually, you're looking at her right now. He turned to me, confused, and then his eyes lit up and he recognized me.
But how? I don't understand.
Why is it
I
low
put my
key
hand
fire?
on his
Hold on.
and kissed him.
Okay, now you didn't do that. You didn't do that. That's
Just
imagination.
then, the sky exploded with fireworks.
Are we watching an anime right now? This shit gas! That was fire.
I
I'm not
pulled
gonna lie.
away and looked into his eyes.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, that also did not happen.
It's a little
Because
complicated.
there's no way she would be
Let's
like,
just
oh, I
say
couldn't even
I
talk to a
took care
guy.
of you.
Number one, that was crazy fire. That whole little moment. And this is just a like a small animation, like maybe an animation like team or like just one person. Ain't no way, that was gas. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. As much as I want to try to entertain the the thought, that shit didn't happen. I'm sorry. I sound so mean, but I'm being honest. That didn't happen. Only because it's like there's no way you're gonna sit and tell all of us, everybody, that number one, you suck at talking to boys and people, and you were so shy that you barely can move your hands when the guy was looking at you. To, well, I can see you talking to the grandma. That makes sense. But there's no way you did any part of this. That just don't make sense. But if it did happen, that's gas. You low-key cooked. And imagine they break up like years later for some dumb stuff. I hope that don't happen. Ignore me blowing my nose. It didn't happen. But yeah, like, I love to act like that actually was fire. Or like that did happen, but it just didn't. To me, things don't make sense. Maybe it was the heat of the moment, but she don't know what the heat of the moment is. She don't talk to enough people to even know what that is. She don't even got friends. So what do you mean? That just didn't happen. It just didn't. It probably went like a whole different way. He caught Cheeto her with her sister. We are both two evil people. That's so messed up. But that was the stream today. I almost like I'm gonna turn this into a video because this was gas. And I want to introduce my YouTube to like different stuff besides horror stuff. Because people be too scared of watching stuff sometimes. That's understandable. I'd be terrified. But I hope everyone have a good day, good night, good evening, whatever time or day it is. Whenever you're watching this, that's cool. Make sure to share this with your dog, cousin, sister, uncle, brother, catfish, and feline. Talk to your family. Make sure you tell your cousins you love them. Your first cousin, not any other one. That's the best. But make sure you share the stream. Join the Discord server. Follow me on Instagram. Don't follow me on Twitter. I almost said that again. Instagram, TikTok, Discord, YouTube. That's it. If you see my Twitter, I will block you. Don't look through my Twitter. It's dumb stuff. I just was trolling. Don't worry, I didn't say nothing racist. I think. But, okay, have a good day, good night, and I'll see you guys next time, man. Take care.